All right, let's get configuring. So over here, we are going to go to 20.1. .2 over here. Gigabit 01. Let's go ahead and configure this IP address over here. Config T, interface gigabit 01, IP address 10.10.20.2. Now shut down. Okay, let's go ahead and plug it in using this cable over here, which is a crossover cable. Okay, so now let's go ahead and figure out connectivity. And ping 10.10.20.1. Okay, I'm able to ping that router. Let's see if we are able to ping 10.10.10.2. And as you can see, I'm not able to do that because we are not running any routing protocol. So let's go ahead and configure those router protocols now. Or let's just do it. Let's do it at the end after I have configured all the IP addresses. So this is going to be 30.1. This one is going to be 30.2. And then I want this one to be, let's copy it again, copy and paste again. Okay, so over here we are going to have 40.2, 40.1, and this one is going to be 192.168.20.1. Great. Let's go ahead and keep configuring. And also this interface is going to be gigabit 0. This one over here is going to be gigabit 1, and then gigabit 0 over here. Let's go ahead and keep configuring. Let's go ahead to config G, interface gigabit, what is it, 00? Yep, 00. IP address 192.168, not 192, 10.10.30.1.252. Now shut down. Let's go ahead to this router. No, enable config G, interface gigabit 00, IP address 10.10.30.2.252. Now shut down. Then let's go ahead to gigabit 01, IP address 10.10.40.2.252, which is /30. It's now shut down. Okay, so let's go ahead and plug this bad boys in. 00, 00, and 01 to 01. Now let's go ahead to this router. No, enable config T, interface gigabit 01, IP address 10.10.40.1.252. Now shut down. And now let's go ahead and configure Let's go exit interface gigabit 00. Let's just do a no shutdown over here, and let's go to interface gigabit 0.10 because we're going to also use VLAN 10 on this side as well. And then encapsulation .1Q10 IP address 192.168.20.1 255.255.255.0, and we have to, instead of 20, let's just do VLAN 20 right here since we're using this IP address of 20. Okay, so this is good. Now let's go ahead and configure IP DHCP. We're going to exclude this address .20.1 IP DHCP. We're going to call this pool VLAN 20. Oops. IP DHCP VLAN 20. Oops. Oh, my numbers are off. IP DHCP pool again VLAN 20 network 192.168.20.0/24 default gateway default router .20.1. Okay, now let's go ahead to the switch. We're going to call this switch 2. Type the wrong one. No. Enable config T interface gigabit 01 switch port mode trunk, no shutdown. Let's do VLAN 20 name VLAN squad VLAN 20. Exit, and then let's go ahead and do interface the range from fast Ethernet to 1, 2, 3 switch port mode access, switch port access VLAN 20, spanning tree port fast spanning tree PPD UGAR. Let's enable that, and let's go ahead and connect this computers. 1, 2, 3, and I configure gigabit 01 as a trunk. So let's go ahead and plug it into the router. There we go. Fast forward. Let's try to get an IP address from the DHCP server. And I was not able to get that. Let's go ahead and why isn't it working? 10 20.1. Interesting. Let's go ahead to interface gigabit 0. What did I put here? That 10. Let's just shut down. No shutdown. Looks like this one is plugged into the wrong one. Let's see if we can get that IP address again. And it's not working still. So what I'm going to do is do an IP or interface gigabit 0010. Let's go ahead and do a no to delete that. And then let's go ahead to interface gigabit 0020 encapsulation 20 IP address. That's 0. Now let's try again. Still not able to get that. Interesting. Okay, let's go ahead and see what's going on here. 123 VLAN 20 and access. So that's good. VLAN 20 was configured. Gigabit 01 was configured as a trunk link. Is this one plugged into 01? This one is plugged into Fast Ethernet 4. So let's go ahead and plug it into Fast Ethernet 01. Fast forward. Let's try again and get that DHCP. There you go. Now it's working. I just plugged into the wrong interface and to the switch. So now it's working. And it's still working. So that's good. So now we have configured all this. Now let's go ahead and configure EIGRP. So we are able to connect or to ping each other. So router EIGRP 10. Remember that it needs to be on the same autonomous system, number 10 for all of them, otherwise it won't work. Let's go ahead and put the network 192.168.10.1. The other network is 10.10.10.1, which is this one right here. Now let's go ahead and configure this router. And you can see that we have a neighbor relationship with this router over here. So these two routers have a neighbor relationship. And this one is going to form one as soon as I add the network 10.10.20.2. Enable config T router EIGRP 10 network 10.10.20.2. There it is. We form our neighbor relationship with this router over here. Let's add the other one, 30.1. Now let's configure this one. Router EIGRP 10 again, network 10.10.30.2, and then 40.1. Oops, it's 40.2. So let's go ahead and know. Why is okay, let's go ahead and do 40.2. Let's do N show IP EIGRP neighbors. Okay, so this is good. We have a neighbor relationship with this router. Let's go ahead to router 2. Exit router EIGRP 10 network 192.168.20.1, and then network 10.10.40.1. Okay, so now I should be able to ping from router 2. I should be able to ping any IP address. So let's ping 192.168.10.1. There we go. I'm able to ping this router over here. Am I able to ping any computer? That 2. There we go. That 3. and probably that 4 as well. Okay, so I'm able to ping all these 3 computers over here. So that's great. This is working correctly the way I wanted it. Now I want to configure a 168.1.2/30. This is going to be our VPN. So you can see right here, this is going to be that one. And what's happening is, as you can see, I'm going to ping this network over here. I'm going to ping 192.168.10.2. So I'm able to ping this computer over here. But what happened is, let's do a trace search. As you can see right here, it's taking all these hops. So it's actually going through the public network, which is this over here. But I don't want it to go to the public network. Okay, I actually wanted to go through the VPN tunnel because I want it to be right secure. I don't want it to go through the public network. So let's go ahead and configure that. Go ahead to this router, and let's go ahead and also config T host name router B, and let's go ahead and interface tunnel 0. The IP address of the tunnel is going to be 192.168.1.2.0. okay, which is this one right here. Then after that, we want to do a tunnel. The source of the tunnel, it's going to be gigabit 01, and tunnel destination. The destination is going to be 10.10.10.1. okay, and then tunnel mode IP. There we go. So we have this tunnel working, as you can see right here. And now let's go ahead and configure on this router over here, router A. Exit interface tunnel 0. IP address of the tunnel 192.168.1.1, and then tunnel source is going to be gigabit 00. okay, gigabit 00. Oops, gigabit 00. There you go. Tunnel destination is going to be this IP address right here, 10.10.40.1. Not that 45.40.1. okay. Tunnel mode IP. Exit. And now let's go ahead and do router EIGRP 10 network 192.168.1.1. do the same over here, just add it to the EIGRP network. So router EIGRP 10, and then after that we have to network 192.168.1.2. as you can see that the tunnel went up. And now if I do a tracer, it is still going through this public network, as you can see right here. So what I want to do, I don't want it to go through the network, so I want to add an static address. So if we do IP, let's see, IP 192.168.10.0. Send unrecognized. IP. Let's do question mark. Question mark. Let's see what we need to add. Security router map banner access list. Okay, IP route 192.168.10.0. I just had a brain fart there. 192.168.1.2. Okay, so there we go. So what I want you to do is that any IP or any packets that are going to this network over here, 192.168.10.0, I wanted to send it to the tunnel, which is this one right here. Alright, so let's do the same over here. Exit IP route 192.168.20.0. I wanted to send it via the tunnel, which is this one right here. Alright, so any packets going to this network, I want you to send it to this tunnel. So let's go ahead, if that's working now. There we go. So as you can see, now we are going through the tunnel. So we are going from 192.168.20.1, which is a default router, and then after that we send it to the VPN tunnel that we have created, and then after that we send it to this computer. Which computer is the one that has that IP address? Let's see. I think it's this one. Okay, so from this computer we are sending it to this computer via the GRE VPN tunnel. Okay, we are not sending it through the public network because we don't want that to happen. We want to have a VPN going site to site. So this is a VPN site to site using EIGRP and static routes. Okay, so this is it for this video tutorial. So we have configured EIGRP, GRE, some VLANs, router on a stick, and a DHCP server as well. So this is it for this configuration. And on another video, we are going to do access list. We are going to implement some security. All right, we're going to add some websites as well. So if you wanna keep following me on what I'm going to do next, just go ahead and subscribe to my channel so you can get my next video, and also follow me on Twitter you can follow me at CCNA Daily Tips if you have a Twitter account. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.